I started seeing the little flimsy looking hair was getting thicker. I was like, I did this all by myself and I knew nothing about hair. Now that your hair is relaxed, how do you keep it healthy and avoid breakage? Just switch from natural hair to relaxed hair? No worries, I got you. So I had somebody recently comment under one of my posts, I just went back to relaxers and I don't know what to do. And I was like, yeah, you remind me of myself when I had just started my healthy hair care journey and I did not know what to do. So girl, this video is mostly for you and whoever else is struggling with getting their hair healthy and long and strong. I was able to get my hair from looking like this to looking like this. So with that being said, I am Cassie. Welcome or welcome back. If you're interested in the tea I'm about to tell you right now, then make sure you subscribe and turn on your notification bell for more teas in the future. Without further ado, let's get started. First thing I did, no heat. Wait. Let's elaborate more on that, okay? So I started my healthy hair care journey, if I remember well, back in 2019. The day I started to stop going to the hair salon every 2 to 3 weeks to get my hair washed or do whatever else. And that's the same time I had stopped using heat on my hair. So I was roller setting my hair, blow drying my hair, and flat ironing my hair on the same day of my hair wash. That's how they do it at the hair salons where I used to go. Back in 2019, I was like, nope, that's it. I am not gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna start taking care of my hair at home. And let me tell you, that was one of the best decisions I've ever made. Since 2019, now that I'm thinking about it, I have not used a flat iron on my hair. I was using the flat iron when I used to go to the hair salon. I had recently bought a flat iron from Amazon. Guess what? It's still in the box, so if that thing does not work, I wouldn't even know because I'm still afraid to use it. Not only that I don't like too much heat, but I just don't know how to use it. And I'm afraid that I would mess up my hair because I don't know how to do it. Let me know in the comments below if you think I should try out my new flat iron or just return it to Amazon. Okay? So my boos, do not start using heat on your hair if your hair is not finally back to a healthy point. And if you do, just do it sparingly, okay? Don't use it if you don't have to. I had just recently started blow drying my hair a little bit more than usual, and when I use the blow dryer, I use it on first a cool setting, then a medium heat, and so on. And I use my heat protectant. Use heat sparingly on your hair when it's back to being healthy. Number 2 goes hand in hand with number 1. I had stopped going to the hair salon to wash my hair every 2 to 3 weeks. Washing my hair at home was another great decision that I've made for my hair when I started my journey. Why? Let me tell you. As I started understanding my hair, I realized that taking care of your hair is something that requires time and patience. A lot of times when you go to the hair salon, it's busy. Stylists a lot of times don't have time to waste. Who's gonna be taking time to detangle your hair? If you go to the hair salon where they really take time, really patient with you, maybe it's because the day you go is not a very busy day or you have a super great hairstylist. If you do, then time and patience with your hair is not always an ideal expectation when you go to the hair salon. Many times it's just because the poor things are just very busy. They have to run from you to the next customer, to the next customer, and to the next customer. The sooner they get that hair detangled, however they get to detangle it, it will get done so they could run to the next one. But some of them, let me tell you, they're just straight up wicked. If you have not experienced this, I have, so I know what I'm talking about. When you're washing your hair at home, you have the luxury to wash your hair on your own time, taking your time to detangle. When you're dealing with a lot of new growth, you cannot just walk in the shower and get out without making sure you detangle your hair properly because it will break. Wash day with lots of new growth requires time, dedication, patience. So what other place can you do that? Washing your hair at home, which is what I did, and it helped me. If you rush into the process, girl, what are you doing? Take care of your hair properly, okay? Moving on. The third thing I did to keep my hair healthy and avoid breakage that I didn't know was necessary before, honey. If you're not deep conditioning your hair, then what are you doing? No, seriously, I'm not playing. What are you doing? So please, the first thing for having healthy hair is to deep condition your hair every single time you wash your hair. I am not gonna go deep into the actual products you gotta use for it, because that's a whole other video on its own. Because if you're not using the right products, then you're setting up yourself for failure. I don't want to talk about products as of yet, because with the whole cancer talk, I am trying to see what products I am gonna let go from my regimen. And I do not want to tell you guys about, although it works, but if there's something wrong with it and I realize that one of my products is not working and that has ingredients that's not good, causing cancer and whatever, then I would not want to promote it. I am trying to find out more about my products, let go of some, keep some, and grabbing some more natural type of products right now. So yeah, deep condition your hair. Okay, the most I'm gonna say about deep conditioners, there's two types. There's protein deep conditioning that you could do and moisture deep conditioning. A deep conditioner that's moisture based, it really, like it says, provides moisture to the hair, whereas a protein deep conditioner not only strengthen the hair, but also a lot of them, they provide moisture as well, but more so strengthening the hair. It's double trouble. Relaxers plus color. Girl, if you're not keeping up with your deep moisture treatment, then I don't know what you're doing. Okay, deep condition using a product that works for you, game changer. Deep condition your hair on every wash day. The fourth thing I started doing for my hair was air drying my hair. If your hair is super damaged right now, you're not putting heat, right? That's what we agreed on at the start of this video. No heat if you're trying to get your hair back. No heat at all, okay, if your hair is super damaged. If you're starting your journey where your hair is not very damaged right now, then using heat sparingly shouldn't be a problem. As long as you use heat protectant, then it shouldn't be a problem. Air drying my hair. That's one thing I started doing, which for some reason, I'm from the Caribbean. You guys could guess where, but I won't say. Okay, I won't say yet. If I make a video where I'm talking about myself a little bit more, I could tell you guys where I'm from. But I'll be so happy to hear what you guys think in the comments below. Like, what country you think I'm from? So from where I'm from, the Caribbean, air drying your hair was very taboo. Like, a girl with relaxed hair always have to either use the rollers to dry their hair, blow drying it, or whatnot. You cannot wash your hair and let it air dry. No. But when I started this journey, I had told my mom and the best friend of my mom, listen, I'm about to embark in this healthy hair care journey, and this is what I'm gonna do. First of all, I will not use heat on my hair. It's one of two things. If my hair gets damaged, guess what? I was ready to just grab the scissors and just cut it off, remove the relaxer altogether, and be done. And I told him, this is my challenge to myself. If I end up after a few months seeing my hair getting healthier, then guess what? So your girl would defy the taboo of the Caribbean, which I did. I was so happy. A couple of months in, when I started my journey, I was air drying my hair and I started seeing the little flimsy looking hair was getting thicker. I was like, all right. I did this all by myself and I knew nothing about hair. I was excited. This goes to tell you, if I air dried my hair and until today I still have hair on my head, then that means try it sometimes. But you gotta do it the proper way. There is a way to air dry your hair. This video is not to tell you how to actually do it. I might make a video specifically talking about it, but not today. I'll just give you the next step. So for my people who are watching right now, where they starting their journey on a healthier note, their hair is not super damaged, and you decide, okay, I will not air dry. I will occasionally air dry, and then sometimes I'm gonna blow dry. My quick tip for you is, if you decide to blow dry, then yes, by all means, blow dry your hair, but try to minimize the use of heat and use a heat protectant. I've been integrating blow drying into my hair regimen a little bit more nowadays. Sometimes I try to let my hair start air dry first, and a lot of times by the time I finish detangling my hair is at least a good maybe 50% air dry. Once I'm done detangling, I still try to use the stretch method on cool setting. I do not go higher than warm with the blow dryer. I use the warm setting and I finish blow drying it. Before I switch from the cool setting, setting to warm setting, I apply a heat protectant and we are Gucci. Good to go. If you don't want to air dry, you want to blow dry, then just try this method so you don't get your hair that's at a healthy stage to become damaged. That would be my tip for you. Are you ready for the next step? Let's go. Moisturize and seal your hair. My hair tends to be super duper dry. After my hair is air dried on wash day, I have to go ahead and moisturize and seal it before I can continue into styling it. I usually use a cream based type of moisturizer and I seal it with my jojoba oil. If I don't do that, then forget it. My hair will be very dry, and what does dry hair means? Breakage. So moisturize and seal your hair. The next step is investing in some satin bonnet. I don't really like bonnets because sometimes they move, so no. I prefer satin scarf. They still slide off my hair, but it's a little bit more contained and it keeps, if I have some type of protective style, it keeps it really contained. So I like my satin scarf. Please invest in one of those, whichever one makes you feel better. A bonnet, satin bonnet, scarf, satin scrunches, and if you're the type who does not like anything on your hair when you're sleeping, then you could still get away with it by getting a satin pillowcase. Those people who sleep like crazy, it's like your hair was in the north when you wake up, it's in the south now, then yeah, you definitively need one of those, because cotton, although it's great for clothing and stuff like that, but for your hair it's really not the best because it dries out your hair. It sucks in the moisture from your hair and your hair becomes dry. All of it stays in the pillow. Your pillow does not need to get moisturized and sealed, okay? Your hair does, so let's keep it there. So invest in some satin stuff to keep your moisture locked. So the next step is protective styling. If you wash your hair saying weekly, moisturize and seal, if you can put your hair into some type of protective style that could help you throughout the week, then do that. And just remember to keep moisturizing and seal your hair 2 to 3 times a week. The less you touch your hair, the better it gets. Minimize styling tools in your hair. My hair grew so much. I was shocked with the growth of my hair, which started from 2020 to 2021. My hair grew so much, you guys. Just because in 2020 I barely went anywhere, I barely styled my hair. I just left it there. My hair was moisturized and sealed and I kept it tucked in. Guess what? It even blew my mind myself when I finally realized, wow, my hair grew so much, and it was just by leaving it alone. If you're the type to do wigs or whatever else that you do, as long as it's a safe protective style, then do that. You will be surprised of how much your hair will grow if you do all these things. And if you do all of those things that I've mentioned here and your hair is still breaking, then the problem is deeper than this. More superficial type of problem. Could it be the products you're using? Is it protein overload? Is it moisture overload? Like, think about these things. Then if it's not like one of these reasons, then let's think about more self-care. Is it your diet? Because yes, my dear, those play a big role in your hair health. If it's not good inside, it's not gonna give off all of this. Are you taking care of yourself? Are you managing your stress? Your girl's been stressed lately with some life storms, but guess what? We have to try to find ways to manage our stress. You don't look for the stress that comes to your life, but when it comes to your life, then how do you go about managing it? There are ways to manage it. So how do you manage your stress? So think about these things. Are you stressed? Are you eating well? Are you drinking well? Are you sleeping well? Exercise. Even if you walk for 30 minutes, or even if it's a little, it's easier said than done, I know. So all of these things we gotta think about when we're thinking about healthy hair. It's good for your hair and it's good for your overall health, so why not? And worst comes to worst, my loves, it could be because of a serious health problem that you have, so you wouldn't know until you go to the doctor to find out. And if you do have a health problem right now, then by all means, like, see your doctor, okay? Just remember, caring for your hair is not only a great routine, it's not only good products, but you have to care for yourself, because if not, then you're not gonna see it. So think about them for a minute. And if you'd like me to discuss about one of these topics in more depth, comment below, say the words below, and I will gladly make a video to focus more on those particular topics. So until then, remember to subscribe to not miss my next upload. Just click on one of these suggested videos right now, and I will see you on the next one. Ciao, ciao.